In this chapter, we are going to see how to use the Selenium base class. Okay, so if you remember, in all the chapters, whenever we learned a concept like how to interact with inputs or how to interact with the drop downs or whatever the concept, we have written all the base functions, right? So we are trying to create like a tiny framework where we'll say like type and we'll get a web element when we'll pass a text and we'll use this, right? Now let's see how to use this in our actual test. Okay, so I'm going to get into my pages and let's start with the login page. Okay, and here what we are trying to do is we are trying to enter the username, right? So here what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to select driver dot find element by something, and then I'm trying to do the send case, right? Instead of that, what can I do is I can just simply say this dot type, and here I have to pass the web element, that is whatever the web element, and then I can pass the value from here. So instead of writing 2 3 lines, I can write in one function, and within the function, if you see, we are trying like we are saying like element dot send keys, we are passing the text, and we are also writing the log. And apart from that, we also can do something like wait for the element to be visible, right? For example, I can say like WebDriver wait concept here. So I can use the WebDriver wait concept here. And here it's going to set the default timeout. Okay, so timeout should be in the format of long. So let's create that as well. So private long, not login, it should be long. And then we are going to say timeout equal to, as of now I'm just going to say like 30 seconds. So if something is not visible more than 30 seconds, I'm going to make that as a failure. Okay, so wait equal to new WebDriver wait, and then we are passing the timeout. Okay, now I can say like wait dot until, and here I can say like expected conditions dot, and then I can say like element to be visible. Okay, so here we have something like element to be visible or clickable, not clickable in the same sense, it should be like uh, expected condition dot visibility of element, right? So visibility of element, and that's going to be this element, right? So we'll wait until the element is visible, and then we'll try to fix it out. I mean, we'll try to interact with that element, right? So if I use the send case default like send case, it will not wait until the element is visible or not. But if I use the same type function, it will wait until the element is visible, then it will try to interact with that particular element. And here we are just getting system dot log as well, but you can assume this like your reporter. You can add the logger, or you can write the steps to do the extend report and everything. Okay, now let's go and find this element. So here instead of using driver dot find element, I can use the at find by as well, right? So let's go and write that. So here I'm going to say at the rate find by and name equal to email. Okay, and then we'll say like private web element, and it's going to be email element. Okay, so you can state like this. So ele element, that means element of email. Okay, and we can use this within this particular type function. Okay, yeah, now let's go and do for rest of the things as well. So I'm going to comment this one, and it has a name called password. So let's write the annotations for that. Okay, and here we have this dot login button dot click. Instead of that, what we can do is we can say like this dot click, and here I can say like login button. Okay, so what is the difference? Here also we are doing the click, here also we are doing the click. As I said earlier, if I go within the click function, we can see that we have like the web drive wait, right? So I'm just going to use the same object. Okay, so here wait equal to new web drive wait, and we'll expect we'll use the expected condition that element to be clickable. So it will wait until the element is clickable. When the element is ready, then it will do the click action. And here also we are getting some kind of logs. Okay, that's it. That is how we have to use the Selenium base. So I hope you understood now what is the use of Selenium base that we created. So we'll create one functions. Within that, we'll write all our expected behaviors or the conditions to how to do the actual click action. Then we'll use that within our test classes. Okay, so that is how this is very simple, right? And for asset also we have written something, I believe. So if I go back here, so here you can see we have written for is displayed, is read only. So we have written all the things already, like checking the element color, and then how to select a text based on the drop down everything. So I have written so many things. Probably you can enhance this or you can use the same. Okay, now let's go and final touch. We will try to run this. So very easy. I hope you understood everything. Okay, so just inheritance concept. If you are good with Java, probably you can do this very easy. Okay, and most of the people what they do is because they will do like for the WebDriver wait conditions, they will create a separate class, and there they will name it like wait utilities, and they will write all the functions, and they will call the functions within the base class. That is also possible, just to segregate the code. That is also a good practice. You can do however you want. Now if you compare the result, previously we didn't get anything, but this time we got at least like what is happening over there. We are trying to get all the details, right? So that is the beauty of the base class. Here we are writing like console.log, but you can convert that, or you can assume that that is going to be reflected in your reports. So that's really beautiful thing, right? So that's it. So with this chapter, I think we are pretty much done with all the Selenium concepts. Okay, so hey guys, I'm very excited to say that I have completed the Selenium Basic, the WebDriver course, and it's a almost like 4 to 5 hours, I believe. So that's really good. I still didn't edit it, so once I edit, I will know the length of the video. But if you are still here and you are watching this entirely, I appreciate your effort to watch the video. May I and I definitely believe that you have learned something. If you have like queries, anything, already I have talked about in the introduction video, so you can just make use of all those stuff. I will be happy to help you as much I can do from my side, but definitely you have to practice. Then only you can make the lengthy course useful. Okay, so you have spent so many hours in this course. Definitely that should bring something at least back to you, right? Now what do you have to do after this video? Okay, so what you have to do after this video? So before this video, I definitely believe that you already have at least the basic knowledge of Java oops concept. So after watching this video, what you can learn is basically you can enhance your Java learning more. You can focus on more on the data structure, not in the very starting, but when I say data structure, in the sense you don't have to mix and match everything, and you have to prepare a lot. Just follow a few of the concept. Go to the arrays, go to any of the arrays course or videos, whatever you like, and practice arrays a lot. Practice the collections concept, and that is very much important. Okay, and most of the interviews nowadays are based on the data structure. They are not asking you to write a pakka code. They just wanted you to test your knowledge, like how good you are in sorting. So if they give you like array of data in any format like string or integer, you should at least know how to solve the sorting of that those arrays. Okay, at least for that, learn. If you're not able to learn the data structure entirely, even I do not know entire concepts and everything, but I know few of the sorting algorithm like the bubble sort and a few other things. So at least try to learn all those stuff. And if you talk about in Selenium, there are so many concepts that I left in this video, but there are so many things to learn. Okay, after the Selenium, this is the basic. After, if you want to enhance more, means probably you should learn like how to write the page objects in a very, how do I say that, very like usable reusable concepts. And you can start building your frameworks. You can try to integrate that with CI/CD. Try to learn how to manage the source code, GitHub basically. And you can focus more on the grid, because whatever we did is in our local machine, but in real time scenarios there will definitely chances where we should run in multiple systems. Like if you have like 100 or 100 plus of test case, And to reduce the regression effort, you have to utilize maximum number of resources, resources in the sense, of course, the humans and the systems as well. So you should learn about the grid concept, or running in cloud-based servers like the AWS, the Amazon Azure, or I mean not Amazon AWS and Microsoft Azure, or maybe you can go with Docker Kubernetes, or just a simple concepts like running on Sauce Lab or browser stack. All those stuff you can learn, and test engine is must for testers. So try to learn each and every concept in the test engine, like the basic of annotations, attributes, listeners, grouping concept, all the stuff you should be very familiar with the test engine. Okay. With that said, I think I have given you the path what to do next as well, and that is pretty much enough. And with this knowledge, if you're trying to attend any interview, definitely you can crack it. At least I can assure you that you can at least crack the 70% of percentage of the Selenium. But just in case if you want to practice more, we have a way. So go to letcode.in/test practice. Here you can see that I have given already 3 test cases, and that's a real time project. So you can practice that as well. I will upload more on the coming days. And here also we have like interview questions, like whatever we have learned in our course. Apart from that, also there might be a lot of questions you might get in the interviews. So I tried to give some of the questions that I faced in my interviews, and some of the questions are from different sources as well. Okay. So with that said, that's it. If you like the video, kindly give a like and share it to your friends if you find this useful. If you don't find it useful, do let me know in the comments how I can improve. Maybe from the next, if I do something like this lengthy course, I will definitely let you do my best. Or always, definitely there will be like short videos that are planned already. So you might see in maybe in 4 in a week. Okay, so stay tuned, stay subscribed, and thank you so much for being with me this many hours. Okay, so see you in the next course very soon. Tata, bye bye, take care.